what we'll see now is the progression with 5 or 6 practice drill movements, like the ones you do at home hopefully, and how much it's changed. Basically you've changed one frame, okay, which I'll explain in a second now, okay, but that's done in 5 minutes, okay. If we could say, right, put the kettle on, go make a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, and do that movement in the swing as you're practicing, okay, so get that phase as you swing the top of the backswing, what you did in the past. You got the top there, back's looking good. Tension wise now is obviously reduced because you're able to move more and the back is able to go further, and the same in this one here now as you went back. Great backswing, okay? Sorry, go back there. So really good backswing, okay? What we've got to try and feel now, as I said, is that trail shoulder up here is staying back. Now if we look at this one on the left here now, as you came back, your shoulders were kind of square there, okay? Now, before you hit the golf ball, they want to be square at impact to try and get the correct path, yeah? If your shoulders are aiming there, that's where the golf ball's going to go. If your shoulders aim this way impact, that's where the ball's going to swing towards, okay? Where the path's going to go towards. Now, we go through there, so we think there we've got 1 frame, okay? 2 frame, 3 frames, hit the golf ball, okay? Now, on this one here, now as you came at the golf ball, your shoulders are square there, 1, there, shoulders are square, 1, 2, hit the golf ball. So you are 1 frame less of impact. So your club has probably moved that much nearer the golf ball, and your shoulders are that much square in that frame. And that's done in, I say, if you think of that, that's done in 5 practice swings with 10 minutes of practice. That's going to get better over time. And the thing is, from your point, as I said, if we can do this move little and often as much as you can at home. You haven't got to go to the drivers and bound 50 golf balls as hard as you can and just get knackered or whatever, or waste your time. If you can come to the range, great. But if you can't, and as you come into work and blah blah blah, just in the kitchen or wherever, or at home or office or whatever it may be, just find something you can do. A lot of people I know now have actually got a small club, maybe one of your lads' junior clubs. Use that. You can swing in this. You're not going to whack the ceiling hopefully. Okay, you can make some swings there. As you swing through the target there now, everything's now working more towards target. It's a much more down the line swing. There's less out to win, and the good thing is there's less here. That's a little bit heely, okay. That one there was less heely actually in terms of that, because you may be thinking more about the heely strike there, but if we can get more towards that toey strike, or the feeling of that toey strike, we're going to start long term. This is why, for me, at the moment, or we'll say yesterday, your path was going, to put a number on it, we'll say 10 degrees left, and you were catching it heely off the club face, okay? But still shooting 44 points when it didn't go too far over to the heel, okay? What I want to see is a path going more towards target on a gentle kind of curve round this way, okay, and hitting more out the middle of the golf club, and that progression is going to come. So you're moving your path probably 3 or 4 degrees over, 1 frame less, and your contact now is moving maybe half an inch over at a time. So just piecing those things together with a bit of practice, keeping up with the checks and stuff, and I would say probably from now in 3 or 4 weeks have another lesson again so we can keep up with that, rather than cram them all in and have loads and loads and loads and be most of the same movement. It's you go away and do a bit of practice, play a couple of games with the boys, go away to mid Wales, enjoy yourself, focus on these 2 things, and then come back and we can then just double check. Okay, we'd hope to see maybe your 1 frame from impact when your shoulders square, and then maybe from after then you'll be on square when you're making contact. Okay, that kind of progression bit by bit. So although it's changed there now, I'm not going to say that's awful, but I'm not going to it's perfect. Okay, better certainly, and the balls are going straight and they're starting down the fairway, and the side spin is reducing. You see the side spin now is the first couple we had. If I show you on here now, your side spin, Connor, was 14.21, which to me is a lot. That was the ones I hit just chipping the ball down the fairway, was minimal side spin. The last was 9.95. If we can get that into the sort of low 800s, and I think if we look back over some of the ones we've had on here, have they got spin on there? Don't think it goes. Nope, hasn't got the spin for some reason. We can't go across, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay, but your spins were going down. You had a couple of the 700s and a couple of 800s, a couple of 900s. Nothing in the thousands. So that's going to roughly equate to, if we think 995, 995 side spin. Okay, you started the golf ball a little bit left of target. Okay, there's a good angle there. You started that, I guess, 5-10 yards left of target, and you finish 4 foot right of it. So under 1,000 is less than 5-10 or 15 yards side spin. When you got to like the 1,400 side spin, it missed by 20 yards, which to me is a bit on the high side. So we can reduce that down and say that's 1 frame over as talking the screen on there, okay, 1 frame less. It's getting that body to stay back just that little bit. And as you said, you felt you got it because you're getting a better strike. You were getting it, definitely, but I think a little bit more practice with that, so you get that feeling that right shoulder is staying back, the club is working down. There you go. So the club kind of feels like you're just pulling you around in sequence, which is why you'll feel a bit more balanced because everything's now synced together. If you do this too much, and then come on the back foot, your chest is now to target, you're swinging, and then you're trying to go back to your left side, so you're all over the joint there. That sequence in the swing, and you know yourself, when you played your best golf, the swing has felt effortless. You're putting less effort into the shot, and you're getting more energy. Yeah, it just clicks in there, because you're not far off, as I said. But again, being tall guy, big guy, a lot of club head speed, it's only got to be a little bit off to be a lot off. And as we said, if you were swinging the golf club as you were, on the heel, and not being aware of it so much, you were literally crossing that 2 foot wide bridge rather than the 10 foot wide bridge, as we keep saying, okay? It's making your game just harder. Making the goalpost just narrower. Why make things harder when you can just increase the amount of margin of error you've got, okay? So that feeling of that right shoulder, for me, there's a lot of boxes we can tick just from yesterday with the grip pressure being looser, the left hand, the amount of backswing you're getting, and you're creating that backswing without you thinking about going longer. You're just able to move further. Usually I go, that's too far. I can't control that. You can, because you're not doing it by cheating. If you were tense to get there, you'd be like, and it'd be a forceful movement. Exactly, 100%. 100%. And that for me is how you're going to go away from today then with that one clear thought, Connor, of this back shoulder is going to quieten down or slow down. So again, work at home, whether it be in the office or whatever, get that right shoulder working better. Okay, mate?